Today we got the worst fictional places to live. This is a good video idea, I ain't gonna lie. This is something I haven't really seen on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe though. Make sure to like the video, do all that good stuff. My socials are on the screen, so go ahead, follow me. And yeah, let's get into the
The
video.
worst fictional places to live. Today, I got a list of fictional places I would not want to live. And the list goes from meh, I'd be alright with living there, but it's not the best place to live, to absolute garbage. I would never want to live here. I don't even think I would survive. Now, starting off, we got Bikini Bottom. Now, this is the best one out of the entire list. It's really not that bad. The only issue I have with it is that shit just explodes randomly. It could be right at the beginning of the episode, just out of nowhere. Some shit just
Low key, Bikini Bottom isn't like the worst. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the worst place to live. It's the best one on the list though, so I'm kind of worried about the other ones. But it ain't the worst place to live. But literally, it's peaceful most of the time. But literally at any second, then we gotta think about something. Why is there fire underwater? But then that opens up another question. How can SpongeBob cook burgers on a stove underwater? I'm thinking too much.
Randomly blows up. Like, I'm not trying to worry that one day my house could just be in a million different pieces. And also, I'd constantly have to wear a helmet, too. That would suck. It doesn't help that the citizens of Bikini Bottom, like the fish that are just side characters, for whatever reason, the fish in SpongeBob are the biggest haters. Like, more of a hater than me. Like, how do you get to that level? I don't understand it. Like, these stupid-ass fish treated Sandy like she was subhuman. Like, I'll just be casually shopping at the grocery store, and they will dead-ass treat me like I'm subhuman. Like, I don't know what's good with these damn fish, but a lot of them are just annoying. In that one episode,
bro, they're lame. Oh yeah, bro. In that one episode, SpongeBob telling jokes, he told us, "Oh brother, this guy stinks." Bro, that became a generational meme, bro.
he threw the comedy show at the Krusty Krab, and they were telling him that he sucked and he was a terrible comedian until he started making fun of squirrels. Like, what does this town have against squirrels? I just don't understand. And after SpongeBob's comedy show, it just had a lasting effect. So many of these fish were just making fun of Sandy for doing nothing. I don't know what's good with these fish being dick riders, bro. It's insane. Imagine just minding your own business and then this humanoid ass fish just roasts you out of nowhere. But yeah, besides the things I listed, yeah, it doesn't really seem too bad. Now we got Dimsdale and Fairly Odd Parents. Imagine living...
Nah, low-key, I forgot about that. Low-key, living in Dimsdale, it seemed cool until the city is flooding. Timmy always wishing for something and he always overdo it. He do this every episode. He do not learn his lesson. Timmy, what are you doing? Bro, please save the world, gang. Use your wishes for good. Every time you make a wish, my house floods. Stop. It's either an explosion, a giant monster attacking the city, or it's a flood. It's flooding with macaroni and cheese, with cereal, with something. But you all, bro, you be doing too much, bro.
In the same town as a kid that could just grant any wish at any time. Some shit's bound to go down. That's why I feel like it's a little worse than Bikini Bottom. And if I was just a regular ass citizen, no wishes, I'm definitely not gonna want to live there. And if I was neighbors with Timmy, it's even worse because Timmy's dad is always gonna be on my ass. This dude has an ongoing rivalry with Dinkelberg. That shit's just never ending. He's always mad at Dinkelberg for something. Now, I don't know what was up with Timmy, but some of his wishes, they weren't even just dangerous. They were just dumb. Like, why would you even wish for that? One episode, he wished for everybody and everything to look the same. And everyone just turned into gray blobs and the entire world was gray. Like, who the hell would want to live in that? Definitely not me, bro. Like, you know that saying, great power comes with great responsibility, whatever the hell that is? Timmy's really got to understand that because even Cosmo and Wanda themselves know, like, this is a terrible idea. But I don't know why they still go through with it.
Bro, I don't know why they do that either. It's like they have to. The only wishes they don't grant are the ones they can't literally grant. But it could literally, Timmy will wish for something that will destroy the world, or that will put the world at risk of being destroyed. They're like, we know we shouldn't do it, but Timmy, he said, I don't care. If you don't grant my wish right now, you servants, and then they just do it. They just do it. Like, bro, come on.
Anyway, like, they're supposed to be his fairy godparents after all. Like, they should be helping him out here. Like, they should tell him, like, look, this is a stupid ass idea. Why would you turn everybody and everything the same? And then one time, this dude switched places with his babysitter's dog. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. And apparently the next day, her dog was gonna get quote unquote fixed. Okay, that's gotta be in at least the top 3 worst wishes he ever made. Now we get the Pokemon world. Now again, at first this one seems kind of cool because, oh, you get to catch your own Pokemon. You're gonna have your own squadron of like absolute units, like a level 100 Charizard. But if you look at the bigger picture, it just seems scary as hell. Like living in a world with all these magical creatures that could just wipe you out in an instant. And obviously I would have to have a full team, bro. I cannot play the game how I did when I was like 7 years old. I had a level 100 Samurai and that was it. Like I deadass only used my starter Pokemon. Like that's not gonna slide, bro. That would not be enough to protect me. And plus, training up your Pokemon is just boring as hell. Like, imagine you gotta sit through that all day. I'm not doing that. And not only that, even there's just like fighting a legendary Pokemon or something.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm ducking every Pokemon I see. Because what you mean you can shoot fireballs? What you mean? Or what you mean you can shoot water bullets? Or Iron Tail? If I hear Iron Tail, I know I'm cooked. If I hear Iron Tail, I know it's too late to fight back. I'm just gonna have to stand there and take it. I got to, bro. Cause, bro, what if I have a baby level 1 Pokemon and Pikachu come out of the, or Mewtwo floating down? Yeah, I know. Yeah, go ahead, take him, bro. You win.
Would be scary as hell. Imagine getting hit by a Zekrom's Thunderbolt. Yeah, bro, you're not surviving that shit, bro.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Pokemon Center will not do. And sometimes legendaries like Suicune will just spawn in on you out of nowhere. And if all I got is like a level 1 Bidoof, I'm cooked. There's no way Bidoof would be putting in any work in that scenario. And also, no matter where I walk, if I'm just trying to like explore and see what's really out there, I'm gonna walk into the woods or something and run into like 50 NPC trainers that just want to battle. Like, it doesn't even matter like how many times I'll try to avoid them or go around them. They'll always see me. Like, it's like seeing one of those people that are just an unavoidable cutscene. You just can't get rid of them. Next, we got Luigi's Mansion. Now, recently, I've been replaying Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and that game is too goated, okay? And that's what inspired this video. I was like, what if I lived in Luigi's Mansion? Like, I don't care what EGAD says. I'm not doing it. I'm not going in there and becoming the reincarnation of the Ghostbusters. But I mean, if my brother was trapped in a painting, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to sack up and do it. I feel like I don't got a choice at this point. But in the case of the game, like, you know, this sounds very fun, right? But in the case of this video, yeah, fuck all that. And I'm somebody who, if was faced with any paranormal activity, I would definitely be shitting my pants, bro. That has got to be one of my worst fears, bro. Anything paranormal, not really for me. And it's always dark in there, so you don't really know what is lurking in that dark. And in the second...
Hold on, though. If we do have to go into Luigi's Mansion, do we get something? Do we get some type of equipment or something? Because if we do, I wouldn't willingly just do it. But, like, if I had to, or, like, for $1 million, I might do it. You know what I'm saying? But can I get what that is Luigi had? It look like a vacuum, a ghost vacuum?
For me. And it's always dark in there, so you don't really know.
Yeah, whatever this is he got, I need that, too. Why are they ghost balloons? Yeah, all y'all finna get in my vacuum. I'm not really familiar with this game, I ain't gonna lie. But... yeah, if I get some equipment, you know, but me going in there raw dogging, oh no, you're going to have to throw me through there. You're going to have to drag me. I'm not going in there.
What is lurking in that dark. And in the second game, in Dark Moon, bro, you're going in like some random ass old abandoned clock tower. Like, yeah, that shit just creeps me out, bro. If like I was scared by those phase rug Ouija board videos as a kid, this shit is not it, bro. Similarly, the next one we got Crystal Cove in Scooby-Doo. Now, in the Scooby-Doo universe, Crystal Cove is the scariest town ever, and that's where all the shit...
yeah, that's where everything go on. And yeah, if I have the knowledge of the show that I got now, I would know it's somebody behind it. But I'm not Scooby-Dooing them. I'm not a part of the game. Shaggy and Scooby, they be scared every mission, bro. They be scared every mission, and they know they gonna find out who it is. They have a whole gang just to solve mysteries, and they be scared. So why would I not? If the people who do this full time are scared, why would it not be? Yeah. But the only way I'm going into this place, bro, is if I'm with them. Simple as that. I'm not finna just be walking around by myself in what's it called? Hunted Cove?
Bro. Similarly, the
Crystal
next
Cove. I'm not finna just be walking. I'm not finna just be walking around by myself. The most huntedest place on earth. You will not see me by myself. Me, Shaggy, and Scooby gonna be in the cafeteria eating Subway sandwiches. I'm telling you.
one we got Crystal Cove in Scooby. That's where all the shit goes down. So the mystery gang is always pulling up to Crystal Cove, and there's just always a bunch of weird and mysterious shit going on there, and they want to get to the bottom of it because nobody else is. But even just being in the vicinity of this town would just creep me the hell out. But hey, if you're like the mystery gang and you like that kind of stuff, bro, be my guest. But I'm staying as far away from that town as possible. That's all you, bro. But at the end of most episodes, it ends up just being somebody in the costume, and then they give some lame-ass backstory as...
Yeah, this what happened. My wife divorced me, and she took all my money, so to get revenge over her, I just made everybody's life miserable, and yeah, y'all caught me. But I would have got away with it if it wasn't for your meddling kids. They always have some lame story, and then they say that trademark catchphrase, bro, every time.
to why they did it. Like, all right, bro, we don't gotta hear the excuses. But the mystery gang, they're not even getting paid to do it. They just do it for the love of the game, bro, which is kind of crazy in my opinion. Like, if I was doing something like that, I would definitely want some compensation for it. Now we got the park from regular.
The park from regular show, I don't care what else is on the list. This is the place I would not want to live, bro. You can literally not be doing anything. You could be at your house chilling. Mordecai and Rigby playing the video games. Rigby get mad. Rigby get mad at Mordecai for beating him. Then the ad comes on the TV. Do you suck at video games? Yes. Do you always lose to your best friend? Yes. Well, if that's you, call this number and we'll send you a controller that will let you win no matter how many times you play or what game it is. And then they buy it, boom, they playing it, and he crushing Mordecai. He crushing him. Rigby crushing Mordecai. Then an alien comes out the TV and they fighting for their life. The park splits in half, the moon falling into the earth, the earth opening up, like, bro. And your house could literally get destroyed and you is nowhere near this park, bro. I'm telling you. Why they low-key got a 3-story house, though? I ain't even noticed that.
Show. Now, working at the park would be an absolute fever dream, bro, because the plot of every episode turns so fast, it's unreal. Like, the start of the episode could be like, I don't know, them trying to go to Cheezer's, get a grilled cheese, and then it ends with them pretending to be astronauts and almost blowing up the entire universe. Literally. Like, at this point, that's gotta be the average regular show episode. Like, the weirdest plot of a regular show episode I've ever heard was a horse from another planet had to take a US history test and pass, or else the entire world was gonna get destroyed. Like, at this point, if I...
Like, what does that have to do with me, bro? You're not even supposed to be here. You're supposed to be on Unicorn Planet. How are you even here? Bro, and how we even supposed to teach you U.S. history? I don't even know U.S. history. How am I supposed to teach you that? And if you pass, bro, if you don't win, bro, I'm gonna beat you up. Look, the world already finna get destroyed, so you better pass, bro. You better pass this test.
Was Benson, I don't even think I'd be mad at Mordecai and Rigby for not doing their job. Because what the hell is happening in the show, bro? Like, it's anything but doing work. What? And even the smallest things can go wrong. Like a game of punchies, a prank war can destroy the whole park. And at one point, the park became a science experiment, and there was a huge-ass dome over it. Now, out of all the Gen Z cartoons, regular show is definitely my favorite. Like, the amount of...
Easily, I stand on this hill. I'll die on this hill by myself. Regular show is the best cartoon, especially on Cartoon Network, but the best cartoon of all time. It doesn't make any sense. No, of course not. But it's never boring. It's never boring. I'm telling you, it's gonna be something you didn't even expect. You could not predict, just based off the start of the episode, you can't predict how it's gonna end. And I stand on that. Like 98% of the episodes you can't do that. With some episodes, with some shows you might can, but a regular show is so hard to do because it'll just happen out of nowhere. Like one time, it's this killer. He got free. He escaped jail or something, and he fell into a bed manufacturer thing, and Rigby bought the bed. And Rigby was laying on the bed, and then the bed tried to kill him. Like, how do you even get to that point, bro?
Times I rewatched it is crazy. And that's why I love it, bro, because it's just so random. Something absolutely insane is going down in every single episode. And don't get me wrong, bro, the house is fire, but you're just risking your life if you just stay there for even one night, because tomorrow there could be a dome over the park and now you're stuck there for...
Nah, speaking of that house, like, the people at the park, they getting money, gang. They literally are getting money. They got I never even noticed that. They got a 3-level house, high stairs, a garage, stairs that in the back. Like, they got money, gang.
30 days. Gotham City. Doesn't matter how much time.
Never mind. I take it back. I'd rather live in the park. I'd rather live in the park than Gotham City. Batman be slamming anything. I'm telling you, steal a lady purse if you want to, you're gonna dislocate your shoulder. I'm telling you. Yeah, never mind. I don't care. After this, I don't think it's nowhere worse than this. I would be more scared to live in Gotham City than anything on the list. I'd rather live in Dimsdale than Gotham City. Yeah, I know. We got a rich lunatic in a leather suit jumping off buildings, kicking you in the face with his knee from the top of the building. Yeah, no, I don't want to. Then he gonna throw batarangs at you. He gonna explode. He not gonna kill you, but he might as well just do it. Bro, what are we talking about, bro? Yeah, this is the worst place on the list by far. Batman don't need to be doing this, bro. How are you making money? You stay up all day just for it to come nighttime, just so you can beat up people. Yeah, you taking out all your childhood trauma on everybody.
Sometimes Batman is there to save the day. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't even think I have to explain why living near the Joker is a terrible idea. Like, what brings people into Gotham City? I just don't get it. Like, why do people even choose to live there? Like, there's just crime happening all the time. Then you got the Penguin, the Riddler, Scarecrow. Like, it's just over. But yeah, we just got to talk about what the hell is the Penguin? That is a shitty...
The Penguin is the most chopped villain of all time. He is so, like, just, like, looking at him is disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. The Penguin got to be the most chopped person of all time, bro. Easily. He is the supreme leader of being chopped.
Name for a villain, bro. I'm sorry. That is not menacing at all. And sure, Batman would be there to stop them, but what if Batman fails? I'm sure it's happened before. Like,
Step into Wix Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises. Kick off projects in a...
Like, I'd rather not be surrounded by a lot of crime and fighting.
But that's the thing is, I ain't even mentioned the crime. That's how menacing Batman is. That's not even the only. That's not about Batman. That's how bad Gotham is. That I brought up Batman destroying people left and right, and he's the best thing about Gotham. No cap, bro. Anytime somebody, like, you see, oh, they got R.I.P. Keon, Neon, Dion, Beyond, like 20 people in a IG bio talking about R.I.P. You like, dang, you live in Gotham? That's how bad Gotham is. All those villains. We got the normal villains. We got Joker, who Batman just keeping alive for some reason. The other villains. But yeah, Gotham, if you just like depression, being demoralized, and having no hopes and dreams, Gotham is the perfect city for you, gang.
And shit like that, bro. That's like living right on O Block and wondering why it was a bad idea. But yeah, you get the point. Anyways, we got the Squid Games universe next. Now, I know I just made a whole video on Squid Game.
I'm skipping past this because I don't really know for real. What in the? This ain't Squid Games. What is this?
Would not be playing in the games to begin with. The Stranger Things
Game. Oh, Stranger Things. I was gonna say if that's Squid Games, that got to be the worst one. I'm skipping past this because I don't know what this is either.
Five Nights at Freddy's universe. Imagine you just see a job in the newspaper, working as a security guard at a goddamn pizza restaurant. You'd be like, nah, this is cakewalk. Easiest job in the world. And then the moment you get there, you realize all the animatronics are moving, and you gotta somehow survive.
Can I have an ARP on the job? Can I have an ARP on the job? And a big old flashlight that can like light up a whole city? Cause what you mean? I took this job because I thought it was a discount Chuck E. Cheese. I ain't know the animatronics was alive, moving, thriving, eating the pizza and everything. Yeah, we gonna have to we gotta wrap this up, buddy. I'm quitting today. I'm not even putting no 2 weeks in. I'm not even finna clock out. I'm finna walk out the door. Yeah, no. I can be working here, just working here 8 hours a day, knowing that every day I clock in, every second that passed by, that could have been my last one. No, thank you. I ain't never liked Five Nights at Freddy's. I ain't gonna lie. Never liked it. Never played the game. Never watched people play it. Y'all are some freaky people who watch that. I ain't gonna lie.
Until 6 in the morning. And I don't know what's up with the flashlight battery, but for whatever reason, it's always garbage. In every game, it just dies so fast. I don't know if I'd even be able to survive until 6 in the morning, especially if it was like night 7. And not only that, the second game would probably be a lot harder to survive because I gotta worry about twice the amount of animatronics and some stupid ass music box. But just the whole idea of this game in general is just very creepy because if you lose, you will dead ass be stuffed in an animatronic suit yourself. Yeah, I'm cool off all that, bro. And I think everybody can agree. Like, nobody wants to go here. And the fact that they're also paying you $4 an hour is diabolical. You really think I'm risking my life?
Bro, you risking your life for less than a McDonald's burger, gang. That is crazy. You would have thought the rate was like $30 an hour or something. $4 is crazy. But the way how bad the game was, I didn't even think you was getting paid. So I guess that's better than nothing.
For $4 an hour? Yeah, you're insane, bro. Like, I'm dead ass better off opening up a lemonade stand in my neighborhood than doing that shit. Like, are we serious? Crystal Lake in Friday the 13th. The campsite
I
itself.
didn't watch this either. Oh, this one, Courage, where Courage live. I don't know what this is called. Wherever Courage live.
We do not need an IRL version of that. The Courage the Cowardly Dog universe. Imagine living on a farm in the middle of nowhere. No civilization. You're just with an elderly couple and a pink beagle. Like, that is a crazy ass universe to live in. Like, seeing the Return to Slab episode, that was enough for me to not want to ever even think about living there. And it just...
Bro, Courage the Cowardly Dog, I was scared watching it, but I just felt so bad for Courage. I was like, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch it so he won't be by himself. And he'll be like, bro, he can talk sometimes, but most of the time he just, like, he's in a constant state of fear, anxiety, and pain, bro. Like, help him, bro. We need to get him another dog or something, please. Then the old dude, be mistreating him. Mabel, you know, she cool and all, but both of them creep me out. Everybody creep me out except Courage. Like, it ain't nothing there. How are they eating? It ain't no plants there. No grass doesn't grow there. I don't even think it's any weeds in the show. Like, yeah, that place, Courage Universe, is just full of despair, pain, agony, and regret.
Seems like within every single episode, the monsters just get even more bizarre, and nobody is there to help. You're in the middle of nowhere, and I guess wherever it is that they live, it's somewhere in Kansas. So a lot of times they had to deal with that shit on their own because they were in the middle of a desert. Whenever Courage aired, it was like once in a blue moon when I was a kid. Like, I deadass had to just turn away when I'd watch these episodes. It barely aired because they were busy airing like Teen Titans Go all day or something. That really was the average day on Cartoon Network. But yeah, these monsters were just creepy as hell. Like, look at this thing. All right, just quick jump scare warning. Like, what the
How you gonna put it on the screen then say jump scare warning? But yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, that probably is the most depressing one to live in. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, dang, why am I watching this? I watched it a good amount, but I'm like, yeah, why am I watching? Why am I watching this? I get sad every time, bro. It's like the life is draining out of me. I was like, yeah, this is low lights of Cartoon Network. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. Make sure to give a video a like. Make sure to subscribe. My socials are on the screen, so make sure to give me a follow. And yeah.